A question that gets asked so often in this game. Are sneakers officially back? A question that I want to answer in today's video. Now, I also want to recap the Air Jordan 4 Bred Reimagined, probably the biggest release so far here in 2024. You know, it's been about a week. Let's dive into it. We'll give some projections on what I think resale is gonna be at. Is this a shoe that's worth holding? Is this a shoe that, is gonna go to the moon? Is this sort of momentum gonna keep going? Is this gonna just keep trickling to the next one, to the next one? Are we gonna finally say sneakers are officially back? And before we dive into it, this video is brought to you by my friends at Poison. If you didn't know, Poison's one of the easiest platforms to buy and sell some of the best shoes you could be looking for. Now, if you haven't tried Poison out before, let me tell you all about it. I know many people that sell shoes love to work in bulk, and Poison is one of the best places that is simplifying the process of bulk listing. And using their price referencing feature will help you make sure that you're listing everything for the right price. There's a huge audience to sell with over 330 million items authenticated that you can only find on Poison. And the best part about trying Poison right now is that they're offering an exclusive deal just for my audience. When you use my link in the description and use my code J5WP23, you will save $18 in fees on your first listing and sale on Poison. So the next time you're looking to sell a pair of shoes, make sure you use my link down below and download the Poison app. And while you're at it, use my code J5WP23 and save yourself $18 on your first listing today. Thanks, Poison. All right, a lot of you guys, your pairs are touching down finally. A lot of you guys that hit on Sneakers app, JD Sports Finish Line. I just got my personal pair in. I haven't opened it yet. That's how excited I am about these shoes. In all honesty, I was just like, I'm just gonna wait. Like, I've seen these shoes so much, and I'm sure a lot of you guys were so happy to get your pairs. I know some of you guys put them straight to feet already. For me, I was in no rush, as you can tell. Let's open them up, man. I've seen them already. I still was trying to chase my size 12. We got it. We hit. Can't hit on Sneakers app, but JD Finish Line, we get some W's there. A lot of you guys are loving these, man. And I will admit, these are very nice. So let's take them out. And here we go. So they just kind of reversed the box. The 2019 pair that I have, the cement is at the bottom, and they went with the black lid. This time around, they switched it. And let's pull them out and take a look. And voila. Now let's check QC, right? We all know Jordan Brand and Nike. God, they always have QC issues. I seen one dude literally with a upside down Jumpman logo on the tongue, but this one looks good. Tag's good. Any glue stains? No. Leather's nice and soft. I love it. Gotta love it, baby. Absolutely beautiful. It's a great looking shoe. It's just a simple classic. It's pretty cool that it's got a lot of love and appreciation this time around. I mean, the 2019 pair, when that dropped, it really wasn't a lot of craze. That Jordan 4 hype didn't really catch on till after 2019. I remember scooping up my 2019 pair for like $220 after a shock drop. These are really, really nice. So that leather is super buttery. They are a little bit more comfortable. They're a little bit soft, more padding, more cushion. And these are just honestly just such a solid sneaker. And I know a lot of you guys are definitely super excited about these. And I'm sure, a lot of people were satisfied when they got them in hand. That's why you guys are screaming like, bro, these are gonna do numbers. These are gonna go to the moon. It's such a good shoe. It's just a solid sneaker, man. And I put this out there on social media. I think these are gonna end up top 5 sneaker of the year for a lot of people. We already know what's coming out this year. I mean, these guys are on the internet leaking shit for 2025 and 2026. You just know it. You just know this is gonna end up as one of the best shoes this year. It's just a fantastic shoe. The release kind of went as expected, right? We knew the hype was gonna be there. We knew you guys were going to eat up a ton of pairs. You guys were copping multiple pairs. I understand why. I literally understand why. One, it's a great looking shoe, and looking at the resale value, you knew there was gonna be a little bit extra on top, you know, so when you copped it, you could easily flip it. You know, for me personally, I got the 11, that's gonna go to my friend, and that was it for me, and I got these. I didn't wanna go all out. It's tough right now with GR Jordans. We all know this. Every GR Jordan on Saturday flops. No one's interested. No one's interested in Jordan 1s. No one's interested in these olive 5s. It's just cooked. A lot of these things right now in shoes, you can get them like 2 or 3 weeks before the drop, way under retail. I know for a fact that pisses Nike off. It has to. You know for sure that these shops are just trying to dump these pairs so they're not stuck with all this inventory. This one right here, it was gonna be one of the hottest shoes of this year. People like literally ate up so many pairs. I'm just happy to see that this was a good GR release. It was on a scale of 1 to 10. As far as difficulty, I would put it like at a 4 difficulty. It wasn't that hard. How many times I preach, like, dude, if you just rely on the sneakers app, you're gonna take an L. Sneakers app sucks, but if you put in the footwork, if you ended up entering a bunch of raffles, or you went and camped for dicks, you definitely got a pair or two. If you took an L, it's like, how bad did you really want it? It was good that they made a bunch of these, right? They fed everybody. Resale value on this shoe, I know you guys expect huge numbers. I, on the other hand, I have mixed feelings about these. StockX right now on average, I think it's 300 bucks. I think the streets are selling for 300. I mean, it's really tough to judge the market because I just don't think the economy is as good as what you want to think it is. So I think that comfortable price is gonna be like 300, 325, and it's probably gonna stay like that for a long time. I know you guys are saying 400, 500 by like Christmas time, and I just don't see it just because there's a lot of pairs and a lot of you guys are holding on to these. I think it's gonna flatline. I think it's gonna hit like 300, 325, maybe 350, and that's it, bro. That's it. Some people have already moved on. Right? We move on so quick in shoes. You need people to wear them. You need people to beat them up. You need less DS pairs out there. I feel like it's gonna be very stagnant and very flat. I think it's gonna be very similar to what you're seeing with the Lost and Founds. You know, yeah, they were high, but for the past year and a half, it's been a straight line. They haven't gone up or down. And I feel like that's a possibility with this shoe. So my prediction is gonna be like 300, 325, maybe 350 in that 13, 14. And that's gonna be cruising for now. If you have pairs, should you hold them? That's up to you. For me personally, if I had a few extra pairs, they would be gone by now. That's what I think as far as the resale value on this shoe. Some of you guys are already looking forward to the next one. Are sneakers now back because these were super hyped? No. Literally, after this release, it's been crickets. It's really been crickets. I think people just kind of copped the shoe and went back into the shadows, and they'll come back out in 2 months for the military blues. You know, I always say like the GRs just hit different, right? Good GRs bring everybody out. There's really not a lot of good GRs. It's the same stuff that's like been dropping for the past couple years, and past couple years it's been good, but this year it's just not. Like the Panda Jordan 1s, nobody's interested in those. The Olive 5s, not a lot of people are interested in those. It hurts when they're already under retail weeks before the drop. Is that gonna force you to go line up and force you to go to the store? No, you're gonna be, oh, I'll wait. I think the next shoe that we're gonna see that's gonna garnish this much hype is gonna be military blues. I know Travis's are gonna be coming out March 5th or March 7th. And those, I don't know the stock numbers on those. Anything Travis will get some hype, but a lot of you guys are kind of on the fence of that shoe. There will be some hype, but I just don't think it's gonna be absolute banger, crazy hype. I could be wrong. That's what I kind of see from you guys. I mean, unless the chat and everybody switches up, because a lot of people say they trash, they're ugly. So unless you guys come on release day and switch up, then it'll be a little bit different. I think the next big hype thing that we're gonna see everyone come out of the woodwork is military blues. And that's not for 2 months. And then who knows after that? You know, once we get into the summer months, it's always quiet, it's always dead, and then it'll pick back up early fall when it's kind of back to school season. That's why I'm trying to say, like, you know, these definitely could be early contenders for top 5 sneaker of the year. It's a great looking sneaker. I'm really happy to have a pair. I am gonna be good with 4s. Just give me these and military blues. And hey, listen, I'm good. I'm good. Everyone else can have everything else. I'm good with the 4. For GRs, just give me these military blues and I'm good. Guys, let me know in the comments what you thought of the release. Did you end up copying multiple pairs? I want to hear from you in the comments. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you did enjoy this types of videos, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and like always, I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.